Hello everyone! Welcome to Team Goodman's Kusina again. And today, I'll be cooking a sinigang milkfish. And I'm gonna put cabbage on it. And because the milkfish is too big, I might cut it in half. The other one is grilled milkfish, and then the other one is milkfish with a soup on it. So, let's go, guys! It rained this morning and it's cold again for me, so that's why I'm in my room. And because I couldn't handle cold in here yet, I'm still in like an adjustment period, even if it's springtime already. And from time to time, if it's raining, I feel like I'm still inside the freezer. It's very cold. So I'm gonna start cooking now. At first, I'm gonna show you the ingredients that I'll be using. So this is the milkfish. This is the milkfish that we bought in the Asian store. It cost like $7.61. It's kind of like very big, so that's why I have to cut it in half. And I think the head part is for the soup, and then like the tail part, I'm gonna make it like grilled milkfish. I've cleaned the milkfish already. You have to make sure that there's no scale on the fish once you put it in a soup. This one, I'm gonna grill it. That's why I still have a scale on it. And I cut in like a bit half. Now I'm gonna set it aside for a while. So obviously, the head part is mine, and then the body part is for my husband, because he doesn't eat milkfish head. And I'm gonna add up knorr liquid seasoning, cabbage, the onion, and then this one, it's called jalapenos in here. I'm gonna cut this in half and took away the seed so that it will not be so much spicy. And then squeezed ginger and this one to make it a little bit sour, but not too much sour. It's called Sinigang sa bayabas. You can buy this in the Asian store. So we're gonna start now. I'm gonna show you my ingredients later for my grilled milkfish once I'm done with the soup. We're gonna start at medium-high right away, and I'm gonna pour like 2 cups of water. Then the onion and a little bit of salt for a while, because we have to wait for it to boil before we're gonna add up the additional ingredients. Then the 10 ml liquid seasoning. And you have to cover this up and let it boil. And once it boils, that's the time that we're gonna put the fish on it already. Ooh, the water is boiling already. So it's time for us to add up the 1 teaspoon sinigang sa bayabas. And then the milkfish. And I have to cover this up again. I'm sorry, I forgot to put the ginger. Just a little bit only. And then cover this up to let the fish be cooked. It's time for us to drop the additional ingredients, which is the cabbage, and the jalapenos and the bell pepper. And we will just have to wait again until it's cooked. Cover this up again. I forgot to tell you that you have to mix it first with the water, the veggies, so that it will be cooked faster. And it's cooked. It took like 30 minutes for the preparation of the soup. And I would like to add spring onions. And I hope my sweetie will like this, because I'm feeding him with a lot of nutritious meals lately. And I'm gonna show you again my grilled MILKFISH ingredients. These are the ingredients that I'll be using for my grilled MILKFISH: a black pepper, salt, red bell pepper, garlic, onions, and then Dill with, you can buy this in Kroger, garlic powder, onion powder, and then I'm gonna use like a little bit of lemon pepper. And all of these ingredients, I'm gonna put this inside the belly of our MILKFISH. So we're gonna start now. And don't worry guys, I washed my hands properly. And you have to put black pepper first. And then onion powder. Make sure that you cover up all of the fish. That I'm putting in the comment section below, so that if in case you wanted to follow the recipe, you should be able to do it. With the salt, just 2 pinch only, and then mix it all up inside. Press it a bit so that all of the spices will be inside of it. Then we're gonna cover this up with a foil. Because obviously it's very full packed. See? Fish is ready already. Ready to be grilled. Look at our MILKFISH now. It looks like our hot candy. And I'm gonna put this in a NUWAVE. But first, I have to turn this on. Far away off. So it's inside our NUWAVE already, and I'm gonna turn this on. I think I'm gonna make it like 400° Fahrenheit, and then I'm gonna try for like 10 minutes for a while and see if it's can cook fish inside, and then so I'll have to wait for like 10 minutes. It's the fish. See you later after 10 minutes. So 10 minutes have passed and I'll check the fish inside. Oh, and I have to flip it over for like another 5 minutes. So then changing the position of the fish, so the temperature is still 400, but this time I'm gonna make it like 5 minutes. Then after this, the fish is cooked already. I'll just have to wait for my sweetie to be home, and then we're gonna eat this milkfish. Mm. 5 minutes is finished. So I'll have to take out the fish from the outside. Unplug this first. Get the fish out in here. But I will open this foil later once my husband is already home, so that the fish will still be hot. So see you later for the review, and I'm very excited already about my milkfish. And then cooking. So finally I'm done, and all I have to do is just wait for my husband to be home so that I'll be waiting for his food review and my score.
We found whole MILKFISH.
What do you want?
It was really good when she made it in the Philippines, but it was grilled on charcoal.
This one, I made it in the NUWAVE. You want soup?
Yeah. Not with the head.
Yeah.
Did you take a picture of the soup?
Yeah, the head is mine.
But did you take a picture of it?
Yeah, I did already.
Oh, okay.
Oh, as evidence. No, you don't want the head. The head is mine all the time.
Thank you.
So how was it? Alright.
It's good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back. So we're gonna eat for a while, Mama and Papa, and then after this we're gonna do the review with the soup and the grilled milkfish that I cook in NUWAVE, because we can't use charcoal in here. Obviously, it's not allowed.
Are we going?
Yeah, we're gonna eat. We're done eating and we're in the review.
Well, the wife can make anything taste good.
Sweetie.
But the fish I have now learned the difference between fresh fish and the fish that passes for fish in the United States. That's why we're going back to the Philippines at some point.
Yeah, because the milkfish here, I have to like thaw it for 8 hours before I could be able to cook it. Remember we bought it yesterday, and then I was able to like cook it today only because I have to thaw it for like 8 hours. So it tastes good, but fresh is still much better.
Yep.
So
all the ingredients were there. It was the fish. So that made the difference, because we ate a lot of milkfish when I was there, and it was completely different. Completely different.
Because it's a bit like salty. You can still feel the saltiness on it even if you won't add salt.
Because we bought our milkfish fresh at the wet market there, and they don't have wet markets here. I'm sure they do on the coast, like in San Francisco and maybe Chicago, or someplace where there's water, but we are landlocked. We live in the middle of a big cornfield, which we'll take a picture of when it starts coming up. That's what we'll do Tuesday.
Corn?
Yeah, we'll go out and show the beginning of the corn.
The farmers plant it, or they will just grow on its own?
They plant it.
Okay. What's my score with the grilled fish and then the milkfish with soup on it?
10.
10? Even if you had a hard time picking up the bones?
Yeah, it was good enough for me to want to pick out the bones and be like, that's too much work. So
okay. So that's all for now for the food.